China's national football team lost 0-7 to Japan. It was actually a prophecy that a cartoonist had been planning for 6 years. 2018, Reversal Director, has been serialized in The Morning for more than 11 years. 7 chapters before and after use describes the match between China and Japan in the Asian Cup. In order to present this prophetic battle that has been waiting for 6 years, cartoonist Suji Satoshi uses Lippi and Wu Lei as prototypes. The Chinese national football coach Moretti and the star player Meng Sheng talk about the Chinese national football team in the eyes of Japanese football cartoonists. Just like the real world, football countries' parallel world in comics, we are also in the golden age of football. He can make the world of football more interesting with world-class 4-8, a magnificent youth training base built to cultivate talents, lay the foundation for the Chinese national football team to become the Asian hegemon, lay a solid foundation in the comics. Lippi. Moretti also expressed disdain for the Japanese coach. Fictional. Brown think that I am getting a meager salary. There is no value in developing football. Instead, he was advised to embrace the golden dollar football. This plan is not favored by Lippi in the parallel world of the comics. This is the real path that Japanese football is currently taking. Improving infrastructure for local leagues, using national team matches to attract scouts, multiple measures such as building a centralized club for European players, focus on doing one thing well, sending Japanese players to the European arena. The bank president Bao Jinyuan. Football power will succeed Lippi in the Asian Cup. The 4-0 defeat to Japan in the end of the chapter. Chinese player Meng Sheng, designed based on Wu Lei. I asked Lippi this question before leaving the court. How can we play football like Japan? And begged Lippi to teach him more about football, but in reality the national football team has no chance. Learn the answer behind this from Lippi. November 2019. Lippi is coaching for the second time. Resignation and finally to leave the Chinese men's national team. And left a thought-provoking sentence, and left a thought-provoking sentence, and left a thought-provoking sentence. I make a lot of money. I don't want to steal money, and years have passed. Tianjin T as the gold dollar football craze recedes, various negative news such as wage arrears, illegal gambling, etc. are emerging one after another. Reversal Supervision predicted the final direction of the development of football in the two countries. In the past, the Chinese national football team was defeated by Japan 0-7. Once again, it proves its authenticity to the world. And when the bloody score of the national football team, when it is right in front of you, my first reaction was not anger, not sad, but reopened the night of 2018, the Sino-Japanese war that I have watched countless times in Reversal Supervision. Until this moment I finally understood that sentence, shooting when young. After many years, it will hit you right between the eyebrows. Understanding the bad and bad of Chinese football. Stay more in the live broadcast of the game. The Chinese national football team suffered bizarre defeats again and again. Playing football is prohibited on every playground. In the news about match fixing at the Frisbee Stadium at that time, I would be angry and melancholy. I will swear I will do my best to make changes for Chinese football. Until July 2023, as a member of Football Memory embarked on a journey to record Chinese football, I found out that things are not as simple as I imagined. Football Memory filmed Chongqing football from disbandment to the birth of a new team, Chongqing Tongliang Dragons, and tried to explain to the outside world why a city of 30 million people need a team. We also filmed Shaanxi fans record their craziest love, the simplest emotion. We also made a special trip from Tianjin to Shenyang, following behind China's anti-corruption efforts again and again. Go and see people from all corners of the world cheering for the country. Even went to Daliang Mountain, the foot of the snow-capped mountains in Gannan, remote mountain villages in Yunnan. There are more stories that I haven't had time to tell you. There are still many places I haven't had time to share with you, but the more places I travel, the more stories of protection and love I have witnessed. The more we feel powerless, because these stories are hidden beneath the sea of people surrounded by steel and concrete. In a city lacking stadiums, they are too rare, too difficult to dig. There will still be many people writing in the comment section, there are 10 golf courses next to his construction site. No one plays football, only people hoe weeds. He took the coaching certificate, but I can't find any kids to coach. His kid wants to play football, but he can only strangle it in the cradle because his family is just ordinary people. When perseverance and passion become scarce, the bold words of the past that wanted to bring a little change to Chinese football, it seems to have become an impossible daydream. It's late at night, I really want to open the book, Reversal Supervision, that I read in 2018 again. Ask another Lippi in a parallel universe, how can we play football like Japan?